Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this episode is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get your tickets through SeatGeek. Actually use code HODGE at checkout and get $20 off your tickets. Now this is for first time orders only, so if you used SeatGeek before, you can still make a new account. You can use the code and you can save $20 off any ticket for any event in the entire world. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've noticed, but today is Sunday. I normally don't do WWE news on Sunday, and in this video, I'd like to announce the WWE news schedule is changing. We're going back to our normal old schedule. I had to change it recently to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we're not doing that no more. So, WWE news show, if you guys love this show, you want to see it the day it comes out, new episodes will come out every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So, those are the 3 days. So, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday is WWE news, and then other days, I will have other content here on the channel. I like to have a video almost every day if I can, but it just kind of depends on my personal schedule. But nonetheless, enough chit chat. Just want to give you guys an update about the news schedule. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So the first news story of the day is going to be about Logan Paul. So yesterday was actually the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. The main event of that show, of course, was Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal Championship. It was an incredible match. I am like beyond words, like how great Logan Paul is in that ring already, and he's only had 3 matches, at least public matches that were on TV or whatever. It's just crazy. But nonetheless, we do have a bit of bad news about Logan Paul today. He's actually injured. He got injured, I guess, last night in the match. I didn't really notice anything that looked like bad or anything, but he could have landed wrong. It could have been that table spot. It could have been a springboard. It could have been only on the top rope. He did a lot of high-risk maneuvers, so it could be any of those. But basically, this is pretty bad. So, he's revealed that he's confirmed that his ACL is tore, so is his MCL, and possibly his meniscus. So that is not good at all. So the guy could possibly be out like an entire year before he could actually wrestle again or do anything like physical. So yeah, that's like really sucks. That really blows. He's gonna be out at least, I would say, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I would say like 9 months at least. So the guy is, he's gonna miss Royal Rumble. He's gonna miss WrestleMania. He might be back by SummerSlam at the soonest next year. I don't know though. These are really serious injuries. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I wish the guy best of luck with his recovery process, but I had no idea that anything went wrong in that match. But yeah, apparently he is really, really messed up and really injured, and I wish him the best in his recovery, and he's probably gonna have surgery or something. So I wish him the best with all of that. That's just crazy. Alright, so the next news story. The next news story is going to be about Survivor Series. So Survivor Series is the next WWE pay-per-view happening. It's happening up in Boston. It's actually only it's only like 3 weeks away. And actually, I'm going to be there, guys. I'm going to be there. Your king of vlog style will be there. I will be there doing my thing, doing my vlog, giving you guys the trip experience, giving you guys the experience of my trip through the lens of this very camera. So it's like you're doing the trip, and that's like the most popular series in this entire channel. So I'm really hyped to do another vlog for you guys. And then what happens for Survivor Series? But basically, Survivor Series this year is a little bit different. It's actually Survivor Series WarGames this year. Now what's the difference? WarGames, you don't have 1 wrestling ring, you actually have 2 wrestling rings, and they're surrounded by a steel cage. And this is like great. I've been saying for a while, Survivor Series really, really needs something to make it more exciting, because it's supposed to be one of the big 4 pay-per-views, and it's not. It's not. Like, it doesn't feel like that. I could name 4 shows that are like have a more excitement value than Survivor Series has in the past few years. But Triple H has found a way to ump the ante to make things a little more exciting, and we're doing the WarGames matches. So basically, we now know what the WarGames matches are going to be. We didn't know before what it was going to be. If it was just going to be like a 3-on-3 thing, or like a 2-on-2, or just a singles match for some reason. But basically, now we know it's going to be actually a 5-on-5. So it's going to be replacing the traditional Survivor Series tag match, and it's going to be going into the WarGames. So I really dig this. They've never done this in WWE since WWE brought back WarGames. They haven't had a 5-on-5 thing, I guess, since WCW did WarGames. So yeah, this is a big deal, and I think it's going to really make things more exciting. I'm hyped to see what's going to happen, what kind of teams we're going to be having. I'm guessing we're going to have 2 WarGames matches, maybe like a men's match and a women's match. So I'm hyped for it, guys. Hopefully you guys are there too. I'll be there live doing the King of Vlog style thing. But as for the Survivor Series WarGames matches, it is replacing those traditional 5-on-5 matches. So we're having 5 5-on-5 WarGame matches. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's actually the only confirmed news stories that I talked to you guys about today. So you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Go and get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor of the day will be about this whole Lashley-Lesnar feud. So we had this match last night at Crown Jewel, or I should say yesterday at Crown Jewel, the time difference or whatever. But basically, this match ended in a very, very weird way. If you had to have me, like, before the show, just randomly guess how this match was going to end, I would not say it's going to end by Brock Lesnar falling on Bobby Lashley, and that's the end of the match. That's the 1, 2, 3. It's like, no, what? What kind of weird finish is that? But basically, that's the way it happened. So basically, they've both beaten each other once. So it's 1-1 is the score. They have to have one more match to break the score. So it looks like this feud is continuing, and I don't know exactly when. Apparently the original plan was to have that third match actually happen on the day 1 show, but now day 1 is canceled. Day 1's no longer happening if you missed the memo on that. So basically, what do we think? Royal Rumble, or maybe wait off till WrestleMania? I think those are the only two options. And that's what we're doing on a Survivor Series, but I believe they're wanting to have Lesnar busy at the beginning of the year with that. So I think we're looking at Rumble and then maybe some kind of new feud for WrestleMania. Or they could hold it off for WrestleMania. You never know. But basically, yeah, that feud is continuing. It was just kind of a way to have one-on-one, not to make any look weak, I guess. I really don't know. The finish, I cannot justify. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, the next rumor is actually we got Logan Paul's brother, Jake Paul. So obviously we already talked about this in this episode, that Logan Paul is actually injured, a very severe injury as is. So what about his brother, Jake Paul? Because he appeared actually on the Crown Jewel show. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting to see him, but yeah, he's there. He made his WWE debut, if you will. Of course, he's not a wrestler. He has no contract with the WWE or whatever. There's an interest, I guess. This is what this rumor is saying. There's an interest from WWE in doing something with Jake Paul, and they're actually planning to do something maybe in the future. But as of right now, there's no concrete, it's happening next month plans or anything like that. There's no plans whatsoever. They'll throw around the idea a little bit, but basically there's nothing solid right now. And they might be waiting until Logan Paul is back from injury to bring in Jake Paul. I don't know if they just want to bring him in or kind of just fill the spot that Logan kind of voided with the injury. I don't know. But as of right now, there's no concrete plans on having Jake Paul wrestle anyone anytime soon or ever. There's no plans right now. But there's interest there, however. There's an interest. Something could happen in the future. But there's nothing right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually it. This is the final news, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. So this is about none other than WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Stone Cold Steve Austin came out of retirement this past year to actually wrestle WrestleMania 38, which was just mind-blowing that even happened. But yeah, he wrestled at WrestleMania 38. He wrestled Kevin Owens. It was, WrestleMania 38 was in his home state of Texas. So it kind of made sense to do one more match, I guess, in a way, and kind of have his retirement match be in his home state, which I think is what he wanted. But this rumor is actually talking about maybe Stone Cold wrestling again. And actually wrestling next year at WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood, California. Apparently, everyone was very happy with how the Stone Cold match came out. Stone Cold was very happy. He really enjoyed being in the ring again. Really enjoyed doing his thing again. Maybe so much so to actually have another match. So if he does have another match, it is going to be at WrestleMania 39. I think they are going to pitch the idea to Stone Cold, so we're kind of waiting to see what he feels about it. But apparently, everyone close to him thinks that he might go for it on how much he actually enjoyed being in the ring again. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's just that kind of the only thing I could see that would be stopping the whole situation would being oh, his last match was in Texas. Or are we going to try to risk it not being the greatest match ever, or not having his retirement match in his home state again, or something like that? Or is Stone Cold just going to wrestle once a year like The Undertaker did for a while? Who knows? But honestly, this is obviously up to Stone Cold Steve Austin. We'll just have to wait and see. But I guess they are going to pitch the idea to actually have Stone Cold wrestle at WrestleMania 39. If he'll do it or not, I'm not entirely sure. But he enjoys it. He likes being back in the ring, so you never know in the world of wrestling. And we will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have. That's actually going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I am your king of Vlogstyle, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.